Is it oversimplifying all of the issues going on in Indianapolis to just say, hey, it's the Colts. It takes them about a month to get their sea legs, and we'll actually learn some stuff this weekend in a desperate spot against the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, I think it is probably a little bit of an oversimplification. I do think, like you said, we are going to learn a lot about the Colts' resolve and facing off at home against Kansas City Chiefs, basically, 6.5 or 7-point dogs. But it's been a disaster so far. I do think there was maybe, some silver linings in previous seasons with how they, started the season. At least they were, I would say, somewhat competitive, but they've lost or tied against, some of the teams that we would have expected to be bottom dwellers. And I don't think Jacksonville is necessarily, a bottom dwelling team in 2022. But the fact that they couldn't even put up, an offensive touchdown, maybe they probably should have, after the game was out of reach. But they are simply not making the types of plays that good or even average football teams make. A lot of drops. They have no secondary wide receiver outside of Michael Pittman. Matt Ryan, is under pressure on, roughly 40% of his drop back situations, and he's just not a guy that can navigate a stressful pocket at this point in his career. Even, he's probably much worse in that regard than even Carson Wentz was last year. At least Wentz was capable of, being the big quarterback and being able to kind of at least turn some of those negative plays into positive situations with scrambling. Matt Ryan's kind of a sitting duck back there, and they haven't been good at the tackle position. So I think they could, continue to be bad, all the way through September and into the rest of the season, especially if they don't show some sort of life against Kansas City this weekend.